Warning, next video is supposed to be silly and has no intention to be super serious. Please carry on with caution.
Talk to me. What can we do together today? I mean, I feel we're at our peak. I honestly can't seem to have any intriguing ideas lately. Come on, man. Give me a sign. Well, that's a weird sign there, but I'll take it. I think I might have a silly idea. What if we let Lady Luck decide for me which frame will go to Netracells? I'm on it. You stay put. I'll be back. I have the config menu with configs made for specific missions and missions in general, so this time I will use the config as it is, whether it's fit or not. I have 3 rounds to do the Netracells, and I will use this Wheel of Fortune to choose the config for me. Let's go and see how much I will struggle or thrive with my pre-made configs. Dagath, sweet. My pre-made config is Dagath, Acceltra Prime, Tenet Cycron, and Graham Prime. As you can observe, the config is based on strength and duration. I didn't change any skill, I gave the melee, mods, and arcane boost. My Acceltra Prime is based on critical chance and damage. Most important mod for me here was the primed rifle ammo mutation because, well, the ammo issue here is terrible. My Cycron is my usual config with hit status boosted by the Cascadia Flare Arcane. And the Graham is Toxin, Red, and crits. Swift turns and hits with elegant deadliness within. My compadre is Helminth Charger. Honestly, there is no specific config here, just for the sake of diversity.
Drop.
Revenant with his augment for the second skill, giving us the skin, and also Dante for his shields, well, it actually made this walkthrough very easy, like walk in the park. Also, the Acceltra was doing a great performance, and the Dagath skills were doing the great performance. It was actually one of the let's say, the easiest ones out of the three. Now let's head to the second round. Because the rule is to use the premade config, I will have to use my half-biting, half-speedrun Voruna. What I mean is this config is slow but still has 5 shards for the quicker movement for the other config. It is going to be an interesting torture. Voruna has Mag's pull skill because the idea was to pull the enemies and bite and melee them down, hence the range enhancement. My main is Kuva Hind, its status is cold, which I decided to keep as soul status and critical chance plus damage. My secondary is Akjagara Prime, dual pistols with red and viral damage. And as melee killing based config, my melee is my main Keres, based on corrosive damage and critical, plus duplicate hit arcane, which is not finished yet, but yeah, I'm in no rush. My companion is Smeeta Kavat, the very famous cat that we are all familiar with, so I'm not going to details on that one. It was definitely a struggle to move with this config because it doesn't have the sliding movement. It has more like running and the shards and the first skill, so it's kind of fast, but it's kind of stuck, but it's kind of weird, and you can't grab anything because you always jump over it or go through that, or if so, it it was a struggle, basically because of that. And also the pull doesn't work it's best on these enemies as much it will maybe work for Meg. So, but biting was nice. Like I was biting them and trying to pull them, and the status damage is spreading once you kill the bit enemy. So that was good. That was nice. It wasn't the best. The movement part was the most difficult one for me. Difficult. So, let's go to the third and the final one. There is nothing too special about this config. It is mostly for the circuit. I have the augment for the allies and wisps skill to stun enemies on defense missions. But again, we work with the cards we're dealt. My main is Phantasma Prime as Revenant's personal weapon. I was actually working on it, but I think it can be better because it is quite generic and has no strong side, whether the status or the crits. Something in the making, I would say, but hey, we have what we have. The mighty will has decided. My secondary is Laetum, also a config that I showed before on my channel. It's the Archon Destroyer based on radiation damage. And the melee is also Revenant's personal, the Tatsu Prime, always reminds me of the Tatsuka blade from Naruto. It's radiation and corrosion with the retaliation arcane. My wingman is Sly Vulpaphyla, who has the mortar symbiosis mode, meaning he will literally die for me. By the way, to those of you who don't know, it was one of the 2 or 3 species that was actually immortal before the companion immortality update came out. I honestly think it's a darn shame, because if everyone is so special, then no one is special anymore. You know what I mean? I noticed that every time, almost every time that I shot the Laetum, the shots, they were like exploding in my face instead of going forward to the enemies. Sometimes it happened and it was really annoying. A, because I was blinded by the color, and B, because what the hell, you should go to the enemy, you goddamn bullet. There was something really weird going on. Besides that, I think it was actually like an easy gameplay, an easy walkthrough. I really enjoyed this, let's say, experiment, but it was not really an experiment. It was something that it was really for a while now that I felt like I'm stuck in this rinse and repeat cycle of every time doing the same, and I thought to myself, how can I break this cycle? How can I get out of this? And in one of the videos on YouTube, I saw someone was doing, he was actually playing a different game, but he was using this wheel to actually help him decide the color palette for the rooms he was designing, and I was like, maybe this wheel can actually help me, you know, instead of me like taking something that I already used to, that I usually take for missions and kind of take for granted, and let something else decide for me. So it was actually pretty fun to use things that I don't usually use in things that can be quite deadly, like those missions on high levels, and you can die, and if no one revives you, that's it, game over. So I really enjoyed that, and I hope you also enjoyed that too. If you have some crazy ideas or experiments, let me know. I'll try to do them, and maybe I'll like record a video. Let me know in the comments. It could be really, really great. Help me to a little bit diverse my game. Give me some, you know, variety of things to do. And once again, I hope you enjoyed. Click that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Join our channel. It's really cool. It's getting bigger. We're almost hitting 500 subscribers, which is so great. Thank you guys. And I do hope to see you in the next one. Thanks once again, and bye.